Dog, Self-Love Sunday. Self-Love Sunday. Y'all know who I'm going to give y'all time to hop on, and we are going to enjoy our smoothies.
Thank you for making this, by the way.
People need to know about smoothies.
Oh yeah, they're like my go-to. Like, I need to eat something, or in this case, drink something.
Man, smoothies they've been saving me, sis. They've been saving me. See who we got hopping in. Let us know. What's up, Maggie? Let us know when y'all hop in. I'm gonna pull y'all up on the computer so that I can check out these comments.
Yeah. You want me to pull it up on my phone as well?
And see what y'all talking about. Hey, babe, what's up? So we can see y'all. I see y'all hopping on. What's up, Jeanette? Is it Jeanette? Yes. Happy Self-Love Sunday, my beautiful loves. We are going to, give y'all some energy today, man. We're always talking about mental health, and physical health is just important. Y'all heard of the mind, body, and soul? We're going to dive into that. So I see y'all hopping on. Let me know y'all are here. Jeanette says blessings. Maggie says yay. I know y'all are super excited for this. Y'all saw the transformation pic in the group of this divine goddess, my girl Sandy. We're gonna get into Sandy in a minute. But as y'all are hopping on, I just want to go ahead and let any new members, thank y'all for being a part of the Detoxing Tribe. It's been amazing growing this tribe, and for everybody who's been rocking with us since the beginning, thank you. Just know you are valued and appreciated. We're building this community from the root of love. We're healing that shit. We're eagles here. And for many of you who are new and may not know me, I am Coach D. I am the founder and leader of this tribe. I am a certified spiritual mindset coach. What does that mean, Coach? I'm all about inner healing, like really connecting with your wounded inner child and allowing them the space to really heal and feel and grow and thrive. And as you do that, you're able to love yourself deeper and really understand what your divine purpose is. And that's what we're going to tap into today.
Yes.
We got some shit to share with y'all. What's up, Minerva? Minerva said, good morning, my beautiful people. What's up? What's up? So I'm so excited to have y'all. I took a vacation and it was amazing. It was so fucking amazing. I still worked out though.
Sure did.
I still worked out though on vacation.
In the heat.
In the fucking heat. Yes. So we're gonna dive today into the body. The body. Of us three, I'm gonna let y'all know how we met. But for many of y'all who have been following me for a very long time, you know who Sandy is standing next to me. And for many of you who don't, let me go ahead and enlighten you. Do you want to enlighten them, Sandy?
Yeah, of course.
Go ahead. I'll let you get us. Go ahead, sis.
Yeah. Hey everyone. Okay, I see some familiar names. Hey Maggie, what's up, girlie? So, people, what's up? My name is Sandy Shero, Fitness Shero. I am D's coach, certified coach, personal trainer. I love what I do, and I am about embodying the Shero from within, and that strength from within. We talk about this all the time.
All the time.
For my fitness journey personally, it was not about, okay, let me get a nice six-pack. Let me get a nice booty. For me, it was more of a healing process. And, I've mentioned to you so many times that fitness has saved my life, and I love doing that for other people too. It's been an amazing journey.
Yeah. Tell them how we met.
Oh my God. Through wifey.
L. Hawk Coleman on there talking about she still kicked our asses though. Hey, Belinda.
We met through my very close best friend, Elle, GFB, Girlfriend's Budget. Y'all know who she is, come on.
Y'all know wifey?
If y'all don't know wifey, y'all have not been following D, okay? So I met you through her, and we instantly clicked. Instantly.
I
was like, this is my kind of girl. This is my kind of girl. And, we just been rocking ever since.
Since. I'm in the bestie circle now, and that's why they call us, it's three, they call us the mind, body, and soul.
Yeah.
The Trinity. So, Sandy's the body, of course. My wife is the mind, and I'm the soul. And it works beautifully. And the more we heal and really find out what our divine purpose is here on this in this physical plane, then our powers and our energies and our purposes connected is even more. Ooh, I can't even elevate. Like, we realize what we're all doing together. It's been amazing. But I definitely had to bring Sandy on because it's been. If there are any athletes, I know Maggie is one, and Maggie and I have talked about this. If there are anybody who has struggled, whether it's weight gain or being underweight, in some form we've struggled with our physical health. There's people right now that are struggling with their physical health. I wanted to be very transparent about more of my story with that because that's something I haven't talked about a lot. And it's been a powerful thing, to say the least, of things I've been breaking through lately.
I'm so proud of you.
I know, working with. Listen,
I'm so proud of you, and I really mean that. When I tell my clients, especially Sheros that are really like in that moment, and I tell them, and I remind them that I am so proud of you, and I mean that from my core. I'm so proud of you.
I know you are. We work. But let me tell y'all, let me give y'all a little bit, and I want Sandy to share her story as well because it's so powerful. The things, the mental things we have both been breaking through and overcoming to live out our true purpose. It has been amazing. And both of us being athletes and going through some mental shit, that's tough. So if you haven't gotten my book, where's Coach G's playbook? I need you to get this book because you'll know more about my story, but let me dive deeper into it.
Yeah.
So, I have struggled. I was an athlete. I played ball all of my life, right? And when I started to detach from basketball, mid-college year, I realized that I didn't know who I was without basketball. And I talk about this a little bit in my book. I didn't know who I was without basketball. I was at that time trying to figure out who I was, period. Struggling with my sexuality, having to deal with family who wasn't supportive or really appreciated who I was at that time, or at least that's what I felt like. And just over time, I neglected not only my body, I neglected my soul, I neglected me. I didn't eat. Now, as an athlete, playing ball, this was a part of me. I was very disciplined in that. I threw myself into basketball. I took care of my body. I was 120 pounds, solid, ripped muscle. And if any of y'all went to school with me and on here watching, because I have a lot of classmates, you know, star basketball player in high school. Like, I was about that life. Like, you couldn't tell me I wasn't going to the WNBA, right?
Okay.
But let me tell you what the fuck happened to me. When them traumas hit and I started going through life, I had to figure out how to deal with that shit. I neglected myself. I neglected eating. I neglected all that. I lost so much weight, y'all. So much weight.
We have very similar stories, you know, because I felt like that was kind of my experience as well. Now, I wish I could play ball, but your girl didn't have coordination. I didn't have coordination like that.
But you ran track. She was having D1 schools after her because her ass is fast, right?
Yes.
You know, so.
And I loved it, and it really brought me a lot of happiness as well. And I think a lot of former athletes struggle with the idea of, okay, what happens to you after that is done, whether that's for me on a high school level, yours ended on your collegiate level, and it kind of you kind of go into this like moment of depression. Like,
I was depressed.
I'm like, does anyone ever talk about that? For me,
they did.
You were under eating. I was overeating.
Yeah.
And I really did try to get myself active and try to stay active and try to avoid that whole freshman 15. I was in racquetball. I played flag football, but you know, when all of that was all said and done, I found myself still wanting to keep eating and not really address the issue at hand, which was I was no longer running track, and you know, I've always wanted to be an Olympian, and it just didn't happen. My dreams of wanting to be this since I was a little girl didn't happen. And I think and you know, in hindsight, you look at it and you're like, oh my God, I really was in a really depressed state.
Yeah, that happened to me too, sis, because I ended up getting into, I can be vulnerable with y'all. I'm healing my shit too, and that's why this community is so important, because I'm gonna always keep it real with y'all. Like, I'm overcoming shit, but I can keep it real with y'all. I've learned that vulnerability is courage, and it's healing to other people, and I'm gonna continue to tap into it more and more. But I was depressed because I felt like my dreams were shattered. I didn't get to go to the WNBA.
Yeah.
I was just broken. I was fucking hurt, right?
Oh, little D,
I know.
little
I'm
Cindy.
like, what the fuck happened to me? We were dreaming big, right? I'm like, what the fuck happened to me? What happened? And so, I neglected myself, and then like, it was so inconsistent over the years, y'all. I don't know. I can't even begin to tell y'all pivotal moments in my life or how I was powering through. I guess it was my angels. I say my dad.
Absolutely.
My dad was carrying me in some form along this journey. But when my cousin passed in 2014, this is when shit started to get real. I started feeling the depression more. Like I went into this space of, I'm gonna be that body. I'm holding on to this 18 and 19-year-old girl, right?
That part.
And I said, I'm about to get you back. So I ended up going to, and I didn't know how to deal with grief at that time. Nobody really talks about that shit, right?
Yeah.
So I went to my doctor and I said, hey, I'm having a hard time eating. I really want to eat. I want to gain weight, because I was in this mode of, let me get my body right, because that's what I would do.
Well, that was good for you, because I didn't take that approach. I found myself clubbing so hard. I was doing some drugs that you won't even think the kind of drugs I was dabbling in. Like, I was reckless.
I know. I was out there.
I was reckless, girl, and it was just a downward spiral.
It was.
It's good that you at least were like, I need to connect somehow with my body. It didn't happen for me. It didn't happen for a while.
But you know what, sis? That's okay, because I connected with it in the wrong way. I ended up, y'all. Listen, if you, I need y'all to listen real closely.
Hold on, y'all lean in. I'm gonna take y'all to church.
My doctor put me on. She was at this time. She said, "I'm gonna put you on this steroid." It was called, I believe, Maygays. It was for cancer patients. And she said, but she told me exactly how to take it. Well, let me tell you what I did. I did not follow her directions, and I started abusing the steroid.
Oh my
Not only did it, I'm 5'2". Hear me now. Used to being solid 120. Even though I had gotten down to under 99 pounds at the time, I started abusing this steroid, and then I just started blowing up. I got to be 145 pounds. They were like, my wife was like, what's happening?
At this point, how many years have I known you? I was like, okay, maybe
at that time.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm gonna put her in the friend category.
About four.
Yeah, we got pretty close. Yeah, and I was like, sis, you okay? You okay, boo boo? Cause you.
I was looking like y'all. My feet were looking like little balloons.
Yeah.
I had never seen that much weight on me, and it wasn't healthy. It was actually making me, it was hurting. My joints were hurting. Yes. I was having pains, and one night, babe was like, I got up, it was like maybe 2 a.m. I was really hurting. Couldn't really breathe. My legs, she was like, what's happening? I was like, I don't know. And then I had to, because let me tell you, I'm being real. I was hiding the fact from both of them that I was abusing this steroid. And so I had to literally break down and tell my wife, like, I've been taking extra. She said, where those fucking bottles? Where are those fucking bottles?
No, leave it to Elle to be very extreme.
I
get it.
She was extreme at that time. But
but you were vulnerable with me at that moment. I feel like that was just another layer of our friendship that we just kept peeling back, because we come from very similar backgrounds, very similar backgrounds. We can talk for days about what it means to be the older sibling, what it means to be a former athlete,
all that.
And we always go back to that connection of what I think we had when we first met, and I think that's why I love training you, because I feel like I'm in your head, and I'm in that space of where I know exactly what she needs to get through this, and yeah, that's the body component. But you you said it time and time again, it's about that positive mindset. And I tell
It's the
people
mental.
all the time, you've got to be positive about your approach, about your health and fitness. And these smoothies are amazing. Okay, I don't want to bore y'all to death, but let me tell y'all, girl, this is good. So we've got what? Peanut butter? What? Honey?
Natural peanut butter, honey,
A little sweetener?
spinach, strawberries, and bananas. I didn't put the banana on there, but yeah, we put banana in it.
So Dee and I right now are on the journey of gaining about a pound per month. That's aggressive, especially your body
My
is,
metabolism,
yeah, it's insane. So we've got to make sure we get the most protein out of it. And that's another thing that, like, you know, you and I have always talked about is like working with that self-love component, you know? And so the moment you dived in was like, okay, how can I take control of my macronutrients? What does this really look like, you know? And I think that's part of the self-love journey when it comes to, you know, our health and fitness.
It is. It's been a journey, y'all, to say the least. And before I dive into Sam's story, and y'all, you know what? A lot of this is gonna be in my next book. My next book gonna be litty as fuck. Okay, I'm trying to tell you. But we really, the pivotal moment, the changing moment was 2011. So Sandy and her husband in 2019, not 2011, 2019. I'm thinking about the year I met my wife. Look at that, baby, on my hair right now. 2019, they decided to, after working with GFB, stacking up them coins, they was like, fuck, we're quitting our jobs, we're traveling to Asia for 7 months, and that's what they did. And so my wife and I, fortunately, were able to go out and visit them, and we met them in Taipei, Taiwan. And that trip, y'all, when I tell you this was the beginning of me seeing myself in this space of there's a problem. You have an eating disorder. And let me be real right now, because a lot of people don't want to talk about, they don't want to be real about things that are real. The mental health, the things that we struggle with, a lot of people don't want to be real about that. I mean, I've heard people in my family talk around depression, talk around anxiety, I'm like, let's just call the shit what it is, okay?
Yes.
And I was malnourished and had an eating disorder because I was basically starving my body. No, I wasn't throwing up food. I just wasn't eating at all, because that was me just thinking that I neglecting myself because I didn't know how to really deal with my pain. Yeah. And so we got to Asia. Taiwan showed me who the fuck I was at that time, because I didn't like the food. I was having a hard time at that time finding something I liked. And I remember being at the Airbnb and I was just breaking down. Not only was I hangry, my soul was tired. And my soul was ready to also express to my friends and my wife what was really going on, like deep. And I think Sandy realized, she was like, I wasn't eating and I wasn't in my positive space. Sandy was like, this is not right.
Yeah,
she was like,
y'all
y'all.
intuitively knew, you know.
She's like, something's wrong, y'all.
Yeah.
She told Neil and Babe, like, something's really wrong. These not just making this up, like something's wrong. And so I remember all of us having a talk, and I was breaking down. I was just like,
breakthrough after breakthrough.
Breakthrough after breakthrough.
Healing that shit, healing it and healing. I was like, so with that being said, I'm gonna make you some food.
I got good people
girl,
around.
you gotta eat. You have to eat.
Her and Neil, our bro Neil, they went and walked about 30 minutes because there wasn't any places near us to get food. They went and walked and found the grocery store. They walked, y'all. Where we were, there were hills, but they were the power fitness couple, I call them. There were hills, but they went and got some food. They came back and they made some food. Because Sandy was like, one thing I do know, D will eat my food. I was eating, y'all was going through. I was like,
we made the most out of that. Because Neil and I walked into that convenience store and we're like,
holy shit.
There's nothing in this damn store. What the heck am I going to make for D? And we came up with it and we tore that food up.
Man, we did. We ate. I was feeling good. And babe, that y'all were out and y'all found an Italian place too. Yeah. Y'all went to a market and y'all were able to bring me some food.
We did.
And we talked through it, y'all. We went to the beaches. We were enjoying the scene. Yes. We started to just start to find the positive in it, because I was actually relieved in a way that I was able to express that to them. There was no judgment. It was all love. You know, because when you're dealing with shit like that for so long and by yourself, sometimes you're just like, how do I do I tell people this, especially with me being this athlete, this leader who I was. Again, I'm still hanging on to that person, right? So I wasn't trying to share this darkness I was experiencing. But since then, I got back to the fucking States. I said, listen, I'm going to go at this however I can. I'm going to try. I'm going to do my best. And it was a struggle because I'm telling you, when you create a habit, let me tell you, them traumas, they don't want to go nowhere sometimes.
They don't want to break no more.
They don't want to break. They're like, bitch, no, this is who you are. I'm like, no, this is not who I am. I was crying and struggling, but I knew I could do this. My wife was like, we're going to do this. Sandy was still gone at the time. We ended up hiring a trainer before her that worked with us for just a little bit until she got back. When Sandy got back, I mean, because Sandy had gained weight too. I'm going to tell y'all can hear about that in a minute.
Yes, so I feel like this was a good segue.
When she got back, we went at it.
Oh my God, y'all. So we got back. So Neil and I had been out for 7 months at this point. We extended our stay an extra month, by the way, which meant an extra month of rice, noodles, egg rolls,
they were eating good.
We ate everything in sight, okay? Nothing was off limits because, this was in our eyes, an opportunity that might come once in our lifetime. So we're just like, let's just make the most of it. Mm-hmm. And that also meant indulging in the food and the cuisine and the culture and the alcohol. I mean, we had a great time.
Just living it the fuck up and gaining the fuck.
We get back, we're coming right on the cusp of the holiday. So now we have Thanksgiving, Christmas. Come on now, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
Right?
I remember
Not
that.
to even add to that, right? So Neil and I made the decision. We're not going back to corporate America. We have the stress of that and understanding what we needed to do to make money. It was just a lot going on, guys. And before I knew it, I was trying on some dresses, y'all. I was like, okay, let me declutter. Let me just get rid of some things here because I had made the decision. I didn't need all them clothes. I don't need all them shoes, okay? If I lived out of a backpack, okay, for 7 months, I can spare some clothes here. And as I was trying on my dresses, I was like, this shit don't fit. This don't fit. This don't fit. And I was getting mad. I was getting more and more angry. And I was like, okay, what is really going on? And I didn't face the mirror. For some reason, I couldn't face the fact that, Sandy, you've gained some weight. And I was like, let me just hop up on this scale. And guys, I'm not the type of female that gets all like caught up in, I've gained weight. I need to be this certain amount. I didn't do that to myself. But that day, for some reason, I don't know what triggered it. I found myself crying because I was like, this is the heaviest I've ever weighed in my life. Mm-hmm. And this is not from muscle. This is pure fat. I looked at myself in the mirror. I said, okay, you've officially let yourself go. Mm-hmm. And this has happened to me on more than one occasion. Mm-hmm. All of us have dealt with that fluctuating weight, right?
Just can't pinpoint.
Summertime come around, we hit it hard, right?
And then we right back. We
go right back into that cycle again.
Whatever your habit is, you go right back. Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I was like, okay, Sam, you're gonna make the decision to be a personal trainer. It's time to be serious about this journey. Mm-hmm. And I am a huge believer in the fact that I can't tell you to do something if I myself have not gone through it.
That part.
Okay? So when I tell you in that moment, I know how you feel. I need you to push it. Come on, you can do it. I had to convince myself that. Mm-hmm. And not only that, I had to not only motivate myself, that's where consistency and discipline and focus came in. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I kind of bullshitted a little bit. And I was like, okay, I can do this. Yeah. And then I was like, let me be consistent. Be consistent, set a schedule that works for you. Mm-hmm. And I went from, going in there every so often to now committed to 5 times a week. Gradually do it, people. Gradually do it.
She hit it hard though, and I saw you all the way up to getting your certification, and just
you sure did.
And like I said, we were working with someone else at the time. Then Sandy came back, and then I took a break. And you remember, I took that month. I was just like, I need to figure out something because it wasn't just about me. If I couldn't figure out the rooted part, me working out wasn't gonna change anything.
Not a damn thing.
And so I took that time off, and I was like, what is really going on? And that's when I knew, even from Asia, that this is deep, and I really got to go at this thing. This is something deep. I really have to heal and allow myself to change.
Yeah.
And I remember watching you go at it, and I went back to you and I said, I'm ready. I'm ready to really build this thing from, I have to let go of that 18, 19-year-old me. That's not who I am anymore. You know, it was a very emotional time. And we're both water signs.
Yes. I was like, come on, sis, come on home. Come to mama.
And we've been hitting it. And I think when I came to you at that time, I was about 103. Yeah, I was still small.
You're tiny. And I was like, you told me you've been training this whole time?
Yeah, I know.
No shade, guys. No shade.
No shade.
I was like, no.
But that's the type of trainer you are, though.
Yeah.
You're able to look at your clients and really assess them. Not just, I'm just gonna work you out.
Yeah,
really find out deeper what they need. And then that's the type of coaches we are.
Absolutely.
So when we got at it, we went at it, and it's been saying we set our intentions. It's been about kindness, and it's not. And she ensures that we're mobility, stretching, y'all. That is so fucking important.
Stretch, people, stretch it out.
Stretch. You know, so it's been work. It's been a mental thing, and I can sit here right now and say that I am in a beautiful space.
Amen.
You know, I'm eating. You know, I've gotten up to what are we at?
112? Yeah, we're 112
because she was like, just because you small don't mean you ain't got no little fat right there. We gotta break down. I'm thinking, I don't got no fat. I'm skinny as fuck. And she's like, no, you got some fat on there because them abs ain't talking like I want them to. So we've been working, and it's been an intentional thing to just take my time with this. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna build from where I am now. This woman that I'm empowering myself to become, I'm building from here. And I'm being kind, and I'm loving her, and I'm taking care of little D in a different way.
And I'm so glad you're spreading that, because and listen, fitness enthusiasts, trainers, you guys are gonna hate me for saying this, but the reality of it, that this is a very true fact. You can sit there and tell yourself you got the V cut, you've got the six pack, but you'll always find something to pick at. You'll always find something that you want to get better, something you want to grow, something you want to slim down. And you know, that's the reason why about 3 months ago I really started to be serious about healing that shit from within. And I've been going to therapy, and it's been so amazing going through that, because I don't want to pick my body apart. I love my body. I love the skin that I'm in. I'm so proud of what I've done and accomplished for me to even look and feel like this. And I don't want to take my mind, the most powerful thing that I have, to a place where now I'm like nitpicking. I don't want to be in that space. And you know, and I'm glad you're sharing that. And I think more fitness enthusiasts, more people in that influencing world need to talk about that. It's okay to have cellulite. It's okay to have a little bit of roll. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Be where you are. It's okay.
It's okay. we all have different body types, different frames, you know, different builds. It just really comes down to being your healthiest from within. You know, people can look at me, and I've had people tell me, girl, I gotta have a body like yours. And I'm like, but I'm unhealthy. And I'm unhealthy within. And you say that, but being inside of me, you wouldn't feel that way. You know, or they may see Sandy and, oh yeah, you know, you're this and that. But do you know the work that she's put in, or the work that I'm putting in to maintain this and sustain it? And this is about longevity for me and her now. Even my wife, we're on a mission to just take care of ourselves, period.
Absolutely.
You know, so
you know, I had proposed a question in my group virtual this past week, and I said, you know, one of my favorite fitness influencers, she had mentioned the fact that let's trade hats for a second. Let's you be your fitness trainer, you be the personal trainer, right? What would you tell yourself as a personal trainer of how you're doing? In other words, coach yourself, basically. And I think when people understand that they need to hold themselves accountable, especially if you have goals. If you really have goals that you want to meet, right? Whether that's, I want to lose 10 pounds, or if I want to be, like in these instances, want to gain 10 pounds of muscle, whatever the goals are, you need to really be asking yourself, okay, what am I doing to do that? And if I were my own basically personal coach, am I doing what I need to do to make that happen? Okay? So, you know, it's okay to have the burgers, it's okay to have the fries, but listen, if you know that you have goals in mind, then guess what? That might look like eliminating it from your diet. That might look like, okay, maybe I can't go 2-3 times a week. Maybe I need to go once a month, right? That will be my cheat meal for the month. Whatever it is, make sure those goals are something that you're achieving bit by bit, that you're moving forward. The example that she used is, don't be in a rocking chair. You could be moving, right? You could be moving, but are you gaining anywhere? Are you going anywhere with it?
Are you going anywhere? That part. Y'all, this is a thing. You know, when you're self-loving and when you talk about self-love, you got to think about all aspects. You know, I'll challenge each of you right now to really scan your life.
Yeah.
You know, let's scan your life right now. Are you feeling your best in all aspects of your life? Meaning, is your physical health where you desire it to be? Is your mental health where you desire it to be? Is your emotional health, your spiritual, your financial health? Because people, that's a huge part of it.
Huge.
If you're the way you feel about yourself is going to express in everything in your life, especially your money. And let me tell y'all something. When I got serious about not only my mental health, but connecting it all, my money has elevated. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Things started to shift and change for me in a major way. I was no longer feeling like I was chasing. I just started to attract and align. Arigato. And it feels like abundance. It feels prosperous. It doesn't feel like I'm operating in this state of lack, worry all the time.
Yes.
You know, I know shit comes up, but I'm telling you, when you just focus on taking care of you, you'll see that shift on the outside. Some of y'all are focusing on the outside and not realizing the outside is a true reflection of what you're feeling from the inside.
Dang.
Hello, drop a vibe if you felt that. Drop a vibe if you felt that. You know, it's real shit. And I hope this live today is touching the hearts of all who needs it.
Yeah.
But I wanted to share this, and even Sam's story of her overcoming depression and just saying, and you used physical, like you run.
Oh yeah, so I always tell Dee that like running for me is like meditation in motion, just being able to like hear myself breathe, you know, and it's really a blessing to be able to, you know, have your heart pump on its own. So I'm a biology major. I graduated from UT Dallas, and so I love like studying life. And just being able to know that your heart's pumping on its own, its lungs are working on its own, you know, you're breathing on its own. People, that really is a blessing, because not everybody gets an opportunity to do that. So it's just, for me, it's a moment of like, what's my excuse?
Yeah.
And in that moment, I just get in this space of finding my breath, finding my rhythm, and just being able to be at peace.
I was thinking about running. I had something funny to say. I was like, we were trying, y'all, when we started this journey. Sandy had me out fucking running. This is before she got her certification, right? Now we know. Had my ass, first of all, I don't eat, right? I wasn't eating like that. Had me and Babe out running at 5:30 in the morning for over an hour. So not only am I withering the fuck away, she's like, how many calories did we burn? I'm like, I think I'm in the goddamn...
You said I'm in a deficit, in the worst kind of way.
It's like the worst way. I mean, it was, y'all, the way I didn't take care of my body, I was having headaches all the time, and my mood was shifting, you know, so my body feels so good now. Like, I'm able to do, you know, meditate, do yoga, stretch, do my strength and conditioning training, and I just feel good. I really feel good. Even for a lot of you women out there, my cycles. Your cycle is better when you take care of yourself. When you're eating the right things, keeping that balance, when you're getting that physical exercise, it actually helps you.
It really does. For my ladies out there, fibroids, hits 3 times more in the Black women community. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
I am one who has fibroids. I did a procedure called fibroid embolization some years ago. And yes, it reduced the fibroids. And for those who don't know, they're basically benign tumors in your uterus. So they're not cancerous and they're not going to kill you, but yeah, they make you feel lethargic. They make you feel like you're gaining weight and bloated. It's not a good feeling. Your periods are heavier. And so it was just like all of that coupled with it on top of not eating well and drinking and going to brunch and like just doing all this extra shit, like didn't make it any better.
Yeah.
So it's all related from your period to, your sleeping habits.
Sleeping. Woo! Come on, y'all. Some of y'all probably just went to sleep. Just woke up.
Put the phone away, people.
Y'all gotta get some
Turn the
rest.
TV off.
Y'all gotta get some rest. Taking care of yourself. You gotta appreciate your body. Thank your body. Love your body. Your body's working its ass off daily to keep you safe, to keep you going. You gotta appreciate that, man.
And that's so beautiful.
It is. Like, I didn't realize that. You know how many times I've apologized to my body, not realizing that my body was working its ass off, and even in the times I was neglecting it, like it was keeping me alive. And so I'm always very, very grateful for my body. Every level that I'm trying to reach, I'm just here saying, I love you. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me. Thank you for ensuring that I was good, that I'm able to breathe. Because I'm telling you, there are some days I felt like I was about to pass the fuck out. But my body kept me going, you know? So, man, take care of yourself.
Please do.
Really do.
And find somebody that's that's a good match for you. For me, I love everyone. I don't care if you LGBTQ. I don't care if you are Black, white, male, female. Like, I'm all about what's your energy. Are you able to be committed to this? And understanding that, again, it's not about just the physical part that comes with it. Are you able to do the mindset? Because one of the things that I do with Fitness Shero clients is we do meditation. We set our intentions. We make sure that we're at a place where, okay, you ready to get your ass whooped in just a moment?
We're numb your heart, Eric.
I can't stand you.
It's fun. I need that, and that's why I invest in her. We invest in each other. But I was like, you know what? This is my trainer. And plus, I feel like the universe. My goddad back in the day, my dad sent me him during the time I needed him. He taught me how to play ball. He taught me how to take care of my body. He taught me how to just be healthy as an athlete and be a top performer. And I feel like his energy has come back around in Sandy. Just some of the things she do, even doing workout, after workout, we're stretching, it's just things like that you gotta appreciate. You may think sometimes you lose things in life, but when you start shifting your perspective and really start healing, the universe will start replacing and just showing you things even better. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
We were talking about shedding the old athlete, right? We had a conversation some weeks ago, and I said, D, you're no longer the 18, 19-year-old b-ball player. It's just not.
I'm still good though, y'all.
She's like, okay. And I said, so with that being said, I have to approach it in that sense. And once you understand that, like, I think some people are just so caught up in like, oh, I just miss my high school body, or I miss the way I was in my 20s. And they get so caught up in it that it actually allows them to be stagnant.
Yeah,
they get nowhere.
That was happening to me. Let me tell y'all something. It broke my fucking heart. High school, going to college, I was curling 30 pounds. I am not lying to you. I could call my goddad right now and he'll tell you. And when I got back to Sandy, she said, she was doing an assessment and she said, we got to start with these 5s. I said, what? What has happened to me? I was like, what has happened to me? She was like, sis, it's okay. We're going to build up to that. You're in a new space right now, but that shit, you got to let go of the old in order to build a new. So now we're working up. I'm at 15. We're at 20
now.
Oh, yeah, we pumping in the 20.
Yeah, like I said, let me give you the 20. We have the support curl.
You see this?
And we curl it out.
We've been out here working. This has been work. My strength is up. Like, I'm feeling so amazing. And even on a tough day, I'm like, I'm good, I'm good. But I always go back to the 5. I'm like,
yeah, we throw the 5s there so often, depending on we getting those baby muscles.
Yeah, them baby muscles.
Oh, yeah, I get the baby muscles too.
Couldn't do a pull up. I was like, what happened? This is what happens, y'all, when you let yourself go and you stay in that shit, when you stay in the pain versus trying to figure out how to power through it and empower yourself and get the help and accountability you need.
Yeah.
And so here we are, man.
That's it.
Rewriting our stories.
That's it.
You know, and if y'all love, because y'all be all on my stories and shit. You know, Sandy has virtual group coaching, and if anybody's interested in that, I'll drop the link. Y'all can sign up for her group coaching. As a matter of fact, Sandy's birthday is this month, and she doesn't know this, but my wife and I talked last night, and one group member we're gonna bless with 1 month of virtual coaching.
Aww.
If you choose to continue after that, that's on you, but I know you're gonna want to.
Yes.
But I want to give that away to one lucky member. If you really want to take your mental, your physical to the next level, you know, drop it in the comments or even DM me as to why this would be important for you to have.
Absolutely.
And, you know, if you're going to take it serious, then we're going to pay for you to have 1 month of coaching. It's twice a week, virtual. You can tell them how to virtual.
Yeah, definitely. So it's twice a week, Wednesdays at 6:00 p.m. Central Standard Time, and Saturdays at 8:00 a.m. in the morning. So get your booty up and get going. I do all levels, so I have low impact, high impact. I'll show you modified versions of the move. I will make sure that you get through this workout. This is not going to be a little follow along video. I'm going to see you with my own 2 eyes. And I'm going to make sure you finish every single rep, every single set. I'm going to be there coaching you through it, cheering you on, and making sure that, you know, you're feeling empowered, Shero or Hero or them or they, whoever wants to join. At the end of the day, this is about feeling good from within. This is about the strength from within. And what you see right now is exactly what you're going to get on virtual.
That's
so
it. She's gonna
I'm going to give you the same energy. I'm going to empower you. I'm going to make sure you get through it. And at the end of the day, you're going to feel good. You're going to be like, I did that. I did that.
Yeah.
And I'm just asking for 2 times a week.
2 times a week.
2 times.
So if you're ready, drop I'm ready in the comment. I'm going to pick a winner, or DM me and let me know why you feel like you're ready and you would definitely benefit from this. I mean, it's free and it's going to be amazing.
Just give me 2 hours.
It's a gift for you to really take your physical health to the next level. I mean, you don't have to be in those positions anymore, hoping and wondering. Maybe some of you have been manifesting and the universe is like, okay, the universe is giving you, the universe will give us what we want. Are you paying attention to the shit, right? I've been reading this book called The Secret of Unlimited Prosperity. My wife and I, we got this at the bookstore the other day. And it talks about giving to activate, but you also have to activate being able to receive. Activating the law of prosperity means giving, like really giving, just being intentional about giving. And it's not always about money. Sometimes you have time. Sometimes you may have something someone needs, food, services. Like being open to giving, but when you give, say, I'm also open to receiving abundantly. Don't forget that part. That whole it's better to give than receive shit, bullshit we learned. That's a limited belief.
Absolutely.
It's great to give, and it's also a beautiful thing to receive.
Who doesn't want to receive?
But a lot of us, I grew up like that.
I grew up like that.
My family, you give, but then you don't get nothing back. And it was kind of fucking confusing. It's just like, damn, I want something too. But you're conditioned to be that way. I'm gonna give, and then you try to give me some, I don't know. Now I be like, I give something, I'm like, okay, thank you, universe. I'm excited to receive.
See whatever comes out of it. Speaking of which, listen, I know that a lot of you out there at home watching this live during the pandemic bought you some dumbbells, bought you some kettlebells, maybe you bought you some other workout equipment, and now it's starting to collect dust. Okay, listen, if you've got those weights, if you got some sort of equipment at home, definitely I'm looking forward to training you. Okay, just give me your time, just 2 hours per week. Instead of you strolling on social media, maybe binge watching that Netflix show, it's all gonna, I promise you, it's all gonna be there. It will be there.
But your body gonna feel good.
It will be there, sis. It will be there. Okay, just give me 2 hours, all right? And listen, I've been kind of thinking too, maybe I don't know, maybe switching a day or an hour. I don't know, but right now We're gonna stick with the 6 p.m. on Wednesdays and 8 a.m. on Saturdays.
Central Standard Time.
Central Standard Time.
So I mean, like I said, you dropped it. I'm ready. Had a couple people DM me here. I'll check those. But I mean, this is the gift for her birthday. Y'all drop happy birthday to our Cancer baby. Happy birthday.
Right on the cusp. Now Leo will come out sometimes.
I know. I'm like, you want me to sing?
That Leo will come out sometimes.
But it's our gift to whoever we think and we feel really needs this and who really has, divine will know who to gift this to. But my wife and I are definitely going to do that as a birthday gift to Sandy, but also as a gift to you. Because I know that it's going to come back to us.
And I'm going to let y'all know too.
You let us know.
So has been showing up.
Guess what?
Or not showing up. I'm gonna let them know. Please.
And I'm gonna hop in a couple times to see. Yeah. Are you showing
only people
up?
that are serious. I
want you to truly be committed. You know, don't be afraid to take care of yourself. You know, if you're chosen, show up. Like, commit to this, because you don't know what this is gonna do for your soul, how it's going to open you up. Like, me working out, really intentionally taking care of my body has opened up so many spaces of healing for me. It's helping me break through even more. All right. So this has been Self-Love Sunday with my girl Sandy Ero, Fitness Shero. And if any of y'all are wanting to work with me, y'all know where I am. My schedule is full right now. That is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm only accepting a couple of more clients right now. I mean, that's a blessing to be able to say that. But you know, that shift happened for me when I started shifting to myself. Ooh. I was like, you know what? I'm trying to do this shit for the outside. See me. I'm like, hold on, I need to see myself. Let me go take care of myself.
Yeah.
And the more I've taken care of myself and I continue to pour in myself, the universe just pours into me. Because the greatest gift you can give others is the gift of loving yourself. When you're at your best, you can radiate that energy to other people. All right? Y'all remember that, man. This shit is real. You can radiate that. Self-love is a dope-ass what? Vibe.
And guys, you can follow me on Instagram at fitness.shero. That's SHERO. Or you can follow me here on Facebook. I know I'm not really hardcore on Facebook like my girl D.
That's okay.
But definitely feel free to follow me at Fitness Shero.
Hey, I'm Sandy's visibility coach, by the way. She's been out here. I'm her visibility coach, okay? We all like coaching each other, goddamn. Our network is powerful.
That's true.
Babe's our financial coach, business coach, be keeping us together, right?
Yes.
Sandy's our fitness trainer. You know, this shit is real. You got to get around people who are going to help you elevate and empower you to be better. That's it. But you got to be willing to invest in anything that's going to help you be better. Stop spending your money on dumb shit and start spending your time and money and energy on things that are going to help you elevate.
Yes.
It's worth it. This investment every month, goddamn it, is worth it. Look at me. I wouldn't even be able to tell you this story and be vulnerable right now if I hadn't started this journey of like really taking my health seriously and letting go of that old me.
Yeah.
Then y'all gonna see me in a little bit and be like, oh, I'm 125. Look at me. Shit, I'm easy. You know, but I'm happy. I'm happy with where I am. You know, it's been a long goddamn time coming. Let's see what we got before we get off of here.
Okay.
Babe said Sandy's program is so worth it. Empowering the Shero within. They said happy
Chewy.
birthday. Happy birthday, bestie. Happy birthday. Y'all, she ain't gonna cry right now. She a Cancer. She will. She will. Let's see. I was trying to see what else.
Ain't nothing wrong with crying.
Ain't nothing wrong with crying. Cry on, okay? Happy birthday. Maggie said happy birthday. So inspiring. Jeanette, happy blessed born day, beautiful.
You guys are so sweet. I love your tribe. They're so dope.
She said, I bought a whole set bench and all.
Good.
Wow.
See?
Yoga
See,
mat.
a whole set bench.
And somebody said yoga mat and kettlebell. Girl, it's time
to
use
It's a wrap.
that.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Wow. Thank y'all for hopping on. Just connecting with us. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna enjoy the rest of our Sunday. I don't know, Sandy, you wanna offer someone a tip to start their journey?
Keep it simple. Okay? I know a lot of people, they want to go at it and, you know, think that, okay, now I've made the decision. I'm going to go ahead and start this journey. I'm going to get at it and just go really hard at the gym. That is the number one mistake you can do. All I'm gonna say is keep it simple. Maybe start with walking 20 minutes a day.
What about their nutrition? Starting out.
Okay, so with nutrition, that it depends on their goals, you know. So because some people have different goals, some people want to lose weight, some people want to gain weight, and it just comes down to portion size, right? Your macronutrients and what you're ingesting. I always, real quick before we run,
go ahead.
there's this hand rule that I give to some of my clients here, and just remember this, okay? When it comes to portion control, you want to eat as much of your palm size for protein. So you got your chicken, your salmon, things that are rich in protein, your eggs, things like that, right? Let's go ahead, we're gonna form a fist. All right, now we've got our starch. So we've got the brown rice, we've got the quinoa, right? The real complex carbs, your veggies like your sweet potatoes, right? So you want about a fistful. Now, please keep in mind, this is applicable to women. For men, I would say double the size of everything I'm about to show, okay? All right, from here, let's go ahead, thumbs up. All right, this is your oil, right? This is your nuts, your butter, things like that, your avocado. So about a thumb size is what you're eating in each portion, okay? Then let's go ahead.
I ate way more avocado.
Yeah. And that's fine because you have different goals.
I got different goals.
This is just a standard, right? Let's go ahead and form a cup, okay? With this cup, we're gonna go ahead and, for me, personally, this is where I get my oatmeal, right? This is where I usually go ham on the fruits and the veggies, right? If you guys can remember those rules with just using your palm and be mindful of your portion size, and then again, keeping it simple, those are the two best tips I can give right off the fly. But again, each person's goal is different. Like D, I don't got time for no one-on-ones right now, so please join the group one-on-ones.
See, we blessed over here. So that's why the group virtual is amazing.
Yes. I can reach more people that way. And it's a really great community of women that are just encouraging each other, and you guys are, cheering each other on, and we're laughing through it and having a great time.
It's cool. The group coaching is dope. And there are older women in there too, like that you wouldn't think that would be getting down. They be hanging.
Oh,
like they be hanging, and I love
nothing but a number, baby.
It ain't nothing. They be in there hanging, and so it's amazing. And actually, my book will be coming out. We're still working on that, and I will also soon be offering group coaching as well. So y'all be on the lookout for that, because I feel like I want to open up my space to do more, private group coaching as well. So we have so many grand ideas and things that come up, and you know why these things are coming up? Because we're healing that shit, baby. We healing that shit. Yes. I'm writing my shit down. This is my heal that shit journal.
That's my journal.
You got one too.
I journal, guys. I journal this.
She journal. You do. I've been keeping track of my.
What do you journal about?
This has been for my protein. Let me see if I can show y'all a little bit. Let me come over there so you can see my muscles.
I've been writing 3 things that I'm grateful for, and then 1 thing I want to see for myself in the future.
That's
what I've been doing.
Nice.
Like daily. Yeah, self-journaling has been my thing right now.
Nice. It's just helping me keep track of the things I'm eating and just marking it down, like my protein intake, all that. Like the plan we came up with. So we healing that shit.
Yes.
We are healing that shit.
Merch alert on the website. Get it, people, while it's hot.
Get it while it's hot. So we just gonna keep healing that shit. We just gonna keep taking care of ourselves, y'all. Y'all know this space is all about that. Anything self-love, we're here for it. We ain't perfect here. We're progressing. Yes. And we are being exactly where we are, and we're loving ourselves exactly where we are as we empower into who we desire to be.
Love it.
All right? So y'all have an amazing Sunday. Enjoy it. Take care of yourselves. Receive whatever we gave you today. Stay empowered. And that's it. Just keep healing that shit, man.
Yes.
All right? Protect your vibes.
Yes.
And take care of your mind. All right? Until next time, we're signing off. Coach D and your girl, Sandy Ero, Fitness Shero.
Yes.
So let me come over there and cut this live off.
Bye, guys.
She flexing on them. Hey. Love y'all.